period there. The men won last night 3-1. They'll host Superior tonight at the KB Willett Arena. That is a 7 o'clock face-off, so double duty action at the Pointer women now call KB Willett Arena home as well. All right, let's take a look at this afternoon's starting lineup. First for the UW-Stevens Pointers in the backcourt. It's 5'5" sophomore guard out of Merrill, Wisconsin, Courtney Krieger, averaging 6.4 points per game and 3.4 rebounds. She'll be joined by 5'8" junior guard out of Platteville, Wisconsin, Josie Knight, averaging 7.1 points per game and 3.3 rebounds. Then it'll be 5'8" sophomore guard forward Alexa Thompson out of De Pere, Wisconsin. She played her high school ball at De Pere West, averaging 10.9 points per game and 7.9 rebounds. Then in the front court, it's going to be 6-foot sophomore forward Gabby Galita out of Franklin, Wisconsin, averaging 11.4 points per game and 6.7 rebounds. And the center this afternoon will be 6'1" senior out of the Wisconsin Dells, Jamie Pfeiffer, averaging 12.1 points per game and 6.6 rebounds. For the UW-Platteville Pioneers, in the backcourt, it's going to be 5'11" sophomore guard Rinley Nelson out of Fenimore, Wisconsin, averaging 9.5 points per game and 3.9 rebounds. She'll be joined by 5'8" senior guard Allison Heckert out of Whitewater, Wisconsin, averaging 6.9 points per game and 2.6 assists. The third guard today will be 5'5" sophomore Macy Banasek out of Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Banasek averaging 5.6 points per game and 1.6 assists. And the fourth guard will be 5'10" freshman out of Shawnee Mission, Kansas. The Shawnee, Kansas, and with the Shawnee Mission Northwest, that is Ella Makowitz. Makowitz averaging 10.9 points per game and 6 rebounds. And the lone forward will be 6-foot junior out of Stevens Point, Wisconsin. She played her high school ball at Stevens Point Michelli. It's Sarah Mueller, averaging 10.9 points per game and 4.6 rebounds. So, yeah, to say the least, when I looked at it, I saw that Platteville had gone over to Oshkosh and beat them 60-35. That's caught my attention. Again, the women's game on Wednesday night for the Pointers here. They had it, and then unfortunately everybody knows you got to play 4 quarters. I'm not speaking anything that isn't known anyway, but yeah, they just let us away there in the fourth quarter. They fall to 5-2, and 0-1 the conference. Will look a rebound here against UW-Platteville. They swept the Pioneers last year. Back to Alexa Thompson at the game-winning 3 down at Platteville, the second game of the season, or the second matchup between those teams last year to get the 3-point victory down in Platteville, as the Pointers got that win. All right, and that will wrap up the Monk's Bar and Grill pregame show, celebrating 75 years of food and fun. Monk's Bar and Grill. Here in Stevens Point at Shirley Egner Court at Berg Gymnasium here, as both teams are being re-announced again. Let's take a look at the starting line for Stevens Point. It's Krieger, Pfeiffer, Galita, Knight, and Thompson for first-year head coach Matt Hockett, who is 5-2 in his first year. He's assisted by Evelyn Parsons and Marissa Delson. For Platteville, it's Nelson, Hackert, Banasek, Makowitz, and Mueller. For head coach Kelly McNiff, the Pacelli grad who's in her fourth year here, 28-39 is her overall record. She's assisted by Jeff Ustina and Alice Keller.
For today, starting one, 4 points.
Point will be in their home uniforms here this afternoon.
Number 4, Courtney Krieger.
Which is, they have gray uniforms with gray shorts, purple numerals, and purple lettering with gold trim. For Platteville, they'll be in their road uniforms this afternoon. Blue jerseys with blue shorts. They have orange numerals and orange lettering with white trim. All right, so the Pointers looking to rebound here. After a tough loss on Wednesday night, and Platteville is going to go 2-0. Okay, Makowitz is going to jump center here for the Pioneers, and for Stevens Point, it'll be Pfeiffer. And actually, Pointers have purple numerals and purple lettering. All right, Point going left to right here. To start the first quarter. And Platteville wins the opening tip. And here come the Pioneers with it. Banasek is it right side to Hackert. Now back to Banasek. They kick it left wing to Nelson. Into the hands of Hackert left wing. Straight up is Makowitz. Makowitz with it. Gets it over to Nelson. Now to the hands of Banasek as we have 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nelson with it right corner. 5 left to go on the shot clock. Here's a 3 right of the circle. No good. But the rebound comes to Hackert as nobody boxed her out. Right elbow jumper, no good from Platteville, and Point down with the rebound. As we are scoreless here in the first quarter, with 9:15 left to go in the opening quarter. Point with the basketball, Pfeiffer with it, left side, into the hands of Krieger, 10 left to go on the shot clock. Krieger with it. Krieger driving left side and moves it out of bounds. Back to the Pioneers it will go. All right, 5'6" freshman guard Emily Mortensen out of Oregon, Wisconsin will check in there for the Pointers right away. All right, Pointer Mueller with it for Platteville, pulls up inside the foul line, gets rolled. And it is 2-0 Platteville here with 8:43 left to go in the opening quarter. Here the Pointers with it as they move it left to right. Thompson with it to Pfeiffer left of the lane, over to Galita right of the circle. She'll hoist up the 3 and knock down effectively. And it is 3-2. Pointers lead at 8:23 left to go here in the opening quarter. Now here's Mueller with it left side. Mueller. It's into the hands of Banasek. Banasek over to Nelson. Makowitz with it. 10 left to go. Pulls up in the lane. A 5-footer, no good. Rolls off the rim. Nice down with the rebound for the Pointers, who lead it 3-2. 8 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. As Mortensen with it right side, gets into the hands of Neese. Left side over to Thompson, back to Neese. Between the rings, over to Galita right side. Galita with it. Galita starts to dribble, pulls up at the foul line, needs some help. Gets it out to Pfeiffer. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Pfeiffer's pass too high and out of bounds. Kelly McIntyre, the 6-foot sophomore center out of Waukesha, Wisconsin, will check in there for Stevens Point here. As Platteville with it, as he moved right to left here in the first quarter. Here's Makowitz with it, pulls up the foul line and knocks it down. 4-3 Platteville leads at 7:27 left to go here in the opening quarter. And then we'll get a foul coming up on Platteville here. Foul comes up on Heckert, her first. That's the team's first here in the quarter. As Nice with the basketball. Left of the circle, now dribbling right with it. Nice. Gets it over to Thompson. Here's Thompson with it, driving left side. Up, in and a foul. Chance for a three-point play for Alexa Thompson. All right, Thompson, who shoots it at 72% from the foul line, makes the free throw. And it is 6-4 Stevens Point, 7:03 left to go here, opening quarter. And here's Banasek with it right side, gets it into the hands of Nelson. Left side to Heckert. Down low to Mueller, left block, puts it up, leaves it short. Porter's up on the rebound. Here's Nice with it, bringing it into the front court. A bounce pass, left side, laying it up and in is Galita. She has 5, and it's 8-4 Stevens Point. 6:40 left to go. Down low on the right side, shot up on Platteville, no good. Point with the rebound, leading 8-4, 6:48 left to go here, first quarter. Here's Nice with it, bounce pass. McIntyre thought about it, gets it to Galita at the foul line. Galita driving left side, pulls up 5-footer, nope, rolls off the rim. And here come the Pioneers. Left of the lane, shot by Makowitz, no good, about a 10-footer. Coach McNiff was not happy with that shot selection, and the Pointers are now with the rebound up 8-4. 6:01 left to go here in the first quarter. That's Nice with it right side. 10 left to go on the shot clock to Galita. Galita needs some help, gets it to Thompson. Thompson back to Galita. 5 left to go. Here's a 3 left wing. It's going to be an air ball. Nice with the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. And back to the Pioneers it will go. Skyward Incorporated, connecting parents and education. That is Skyward Incorporated. All right, here come the Pioneers with it. Banasek with it. Over to Byrell. Back to Banasek. Banasek into the hands of Heckert. Heckert. Hits it over to Byrell. Byrell with it, right corner. Byrell into the hands of Heckert. 3 right of the circle. Off the rim, no good. Thompson out of the rebound for Stevens Point. Into the hands of Nice. Here's Nice with it. Over to Mortensen. Now they lose it as Galita had it. McIntyre puts the shot up left of the lane, no good, and here come the Pioneers with it. As driving baseline left is Heckert. Left of the circle, Makowitz 3 off the rim, no good. Mortensen down with the rebound for the Pointers. And here they come the other way, up 8-4. 4:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Media timeout coming next, dead ball. McIntyre with it, left of the lane. Up and under move, takes it back to Mortensen on the perimeter. 3 left wing, it's an air ball. Galita battling for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stevens Point And that'll bring us to the media timeout here in the first quarter with the score Stevens Point 8, Platteville 4, 4:29 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Come back after this. This is the UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
Are you ready to own?
At Burr Gymnasium as we take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard plunger before or after game get together at the final score at second and Maria. It's 8-4. Stevens Point leads at 4:29 left to go in the opening quarter. Platteville shooting 20% through the first media timeout. Pointer shooting 42.9%. All right, Platteville with the basketball as they come up the court. Here's Banasek with it. Banasek gets it over to Heckert as they swing it around. Blair Waters with it, just checked into the game. 3 left side. Mueller knocks down the trifecta. Waters, a 6-foot freshman for the Pioneers. As Thompson with it, working it up and under, move right block. That one rolls off the rim, no good. Waters out of Mineral Point, Wisconsin. All right, here come the Platteville Pioneers here. Mueller with it. Working in the lane, looks like a travel, but they're going to let it go. She puts it up and in from in close. She has 7 now. And Platteville retakes the lead here. 9-8, 3:43 left to go, opening quarter. Here's Thompson with it over to Mortensen right in the circle. Now to the hands of Galita. Galita with it. Galita gets it to Nice. Nice with it between the rings. Nice. As we have 6 left to go on the shot clock. Galita driving left side. Offensive foul as she ran over the Platteville defender. So that'll be Gabby's first. That's the team's first here in the first quarter. Krieger back in for the Pointers. Barb Kling is a 5'8" sophomore guard out of New Richmond, Wisconsin. Will check in there for Platteville. And so Platteville will bring it up here as Banasek will bring it up for the Pioneers. She races it into the front court. Left side, she's going to take the 3. Nope. Rebound by Kling down low on the right. She'll reset to Viral on the perimeter. Now to Banasek. Over to Waters left side. Back to Banasek. Banasek left of the circle. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Viral with it. Mueller, top of the key. Mueller starts to drive, kicks it. 5 left to go on the shot clock. Driving Kling. Baseline left off the glass for Waters. That was keep me up and in. Blair Waters gets in the scorebook. It's 11-8. Pioneers lead at 2:50 left to go here in the opening quarter. As the Pointers with it, here's Krieger with it, left corner. Krieger trying to drive. Gets it to Thompson, baseline right. Thompson puts it up, muscles it up and in there for Alexa. She has 5, and it's 11-10 Platteville. 2:32 left to go, opening quarter, and then the Pioneers turn it over. Madeline Richmond will check in for Platteville. Richmond is a 5'5" freshman guard out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Krieger with it. Over to Galita. Out to Thompson. Thompson to Nice. Nice with it right of the circle. Over to McIntyre. She'll take the 3 left of the circle. Nope. As that one's off the glass. No good. And here comes Richmond with it. Richmond at the foul line. Stops there. Kicks it out to Waters. Waters with it. Waters drives, kicks the Mueller mid-range jumper. Left side, no good. Platteville keeps it, though. And they reset. Here's Mueller with it. And we're going to get a foul coming up on Stevens Point. Kelly McIntyre is going to pick it up her first. That's the team's second here in the quarter. 6-foot freshman guard forward, Olivia Hurl's going to check in there for the first time today for Stevens Point, the freshman out of Chilton, Wisconsin. All right, here's Richmond with it as they swing it around. Mueller, right of the circle, starts to drive against McIntyre. Up and under move 10 feet away, and they're going to get a foul coming up on Stevens Point. And that's going to come up on Kelly McIntyre. That's going to be 2 on her now and 3 on the team here in the quarter. Makowitz back in there for UW-Platteville here. All right, Mueller at the line, shooting 2. The left-hander's first one is up and good. She shoots it at 80% from the foul line so far in this young season. 12-10 Pioneers lead it. Second one, too hard, no good, but back half, and Platteville saves it here. There's Makowitz with it. Now to Mueller. Mueller at the foul line, picks up her dribble. Mueller hits it left side to Kling. To Mueller. 7 left to go on the shot clock. Now we got 5 left to go. As here's Kling, takes a long 2. That one rimmed out, no good. And Galita down with the rebound for a point. It trails 12-10. A minute 20 left to go here in the opening quarter. All right, here's Nice with it. Gets it over to Krieger left side. Back to Nice, over to Galita. Right wing to Hurl. Here's Hurl with it. Hurl about pass to Krieger. Over to Nice. Down low to Pfeiffer. Back in the left corner to Nice. As there's 5 left to go on the shot clock. And Pfeiffer stepped on the sideline there. So it's another turnover for the Pointers. That'll give them 3 so far. Eckert and Nelson back in there for Platteville. We got 5'5" junior guard Caitlin Slowick out of Elko in there for the Pointers. As Reichman with it. Gets it to Mueller. That's Richmond with it. Richmond. As they swing it around. Nelson with it. Nelson. Down low. 10 left to go on the shot clock. The shot was blocked down there. Merle comes up with it. Into the hands of Abby Campion, the 5'8" junior guard, who checked in there for Stevens Point. Campion with it. Over to Hurl, right wing. Down low to Pfeiffer, right block off the glass, up and in. JV's first points this afternoon ties the game at 12. 24 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Shot clock is off, so Platteville can hold for the last shot. Here's Mueller with it. Mueller into the hands of Richmond. Nelson with it. Over to Makowitz. When she loses it as she drive in the paint, and we're going to get a foul coming up on Platteville here with 5 seconds left to go. So the foul will come up on Makowitz, her first, team third. Addison Byro, the 5'10" junior out of Marshfield, will check in there. That point can take the last shot. Platteville's going to decide to pressure the Pointers here. The Campion will inbound here for Stevens Point. Gets it to Krieger, back to Campion with 3, with 2. Campion takes a running shot at half court. Off the rim, though, or off the glass, no good. And we have reached the end of 1 quarter of play with the score UWSP 12, UW-Platteville 12. And we'll be back in the second quarter in 30 seconds. You're listening to UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
Once you realize that you're standing inside of a giant beer barrel,
We take a look at the final score, Sports Bar and Grill Dry Sandwich. And your favorite libation of the final score, where Long Island Saturdays turn into Bloody Sundays. And we get ready to start the second quarter, it is UWSP 12 and UW-Platteville 12 as well. All right, let's see. After 1 quarter of play, Platteville shooting 31% from the field, 20% from behind the arc, and 50% from the foul line. Pointers are 45.5% from the field, 25% from behind the arc, and a perfect 100 as they are 1 of 1 from the foul line. All right, Krieger with it as the Pointers have the ball to start the second quarter, still going left to right. Here's Campion with it, left wing. Into the hands of Slowick. Slowick with it. Gets it down low to Hurl on the left block. Hurl gets doubled. Kicks it back out to Campion, who shuffles the feet and travels. That's going to be the 5th turnover on Stevens Point. Paper City Savings, a proud sport of our community with locations in Clover, Wisconsin, Rapids, and Acusa. That is Paper City Savings. All right, Banasek with it for the Pioneers. And then we're going to get an offensive foul away from the basketball on UW-Platteville. Comes up on Addison Viral, her first. And that's the team's first here in the second quarter. Tied at 12, 9:39 left to go here in the second quarter. Krieger will bring it up for Stevens Point into the hands of Campion. Back to Krieger. Over to Hurl, now to Slowick. Slowick with it left wing. Slowick, one dribble from her. Gets it into Piper in the high post. Piper with it to Hurl between the rings. Hurl, left of the circle, 3. Back down to trifecta. Her first points of the afternoon. And that gives Stevens Point a 15-12 lead. 9:13 left to go second quarter. Here's Banasek with it. Into the hands of Nelson. Now over to Hacker. Hacker swings it right side to Brianna Free, the 5'9 junior guard forward who just checked in there. Banasek with it. Banasek between the ring, or below the foul line. Viral with it with 10 on the shot clock on a drive. And we're going to get a foul coming up on Stevens Point. That'll come up on Campion. Her team's first here in the second quarter, and that's going to send Viral the free throw line for 2. She shoots it at 82% from the line. First one is up, on the way, and good. El Mezcal Restaurant on Highway 10 east of Stevens Point. Check out El Mezcal on Facebook Fridays for their specials. That's El Mezcal in Stevens Point. Second one by Viral is up and good. That makes the score 15-14. Stevens Point leads at 8:53 left to go in the second quarter. Krieger with it. Over to Slowick. Down low to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with it. Working away down low on the right. Goes up, gets a foul. Draws a foul on Brianna Prevey, the 5'9 junior. Prevey out of Randolph, Wisconsin. That's going to put Pfeiffer at the line shooting 2. Jamie shoots it at 80% from the foul line. First one from her as it gets deathly quiet in here is up and good. So that gives her 3 points and makes it a 16-14 Stevens Point lead. Second one from Pfeiffer is up on the way and good. She's got 4, 17-14 Pointers lead at 8:44 left to go here. Second quarter, here's Banasek with it. Over to Nelson right side, back to Banasek. Banasek, one dribble from her over to Prevey left wing. Prevey with it. Bounce pass to Nelson. Nelson down low on the left off the glass, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Hurl. Hurl pushing it into the front court right side. 17-14 Pointers lead it. 8:25 left to go second quarter. Hurl down low, knocks her man down, puts it off the glass, up and in. That's 5 for Olivia Hurl. 19-14 Pointers lead at 8:14 left to go second quarter. All right, here's Heckard with it. Go over to Banasek. Banasek with it. Drive right side. Off-balance shot on the baseline, up and in. Boy, that was a prayer put up by Banasek, but it went in. And it's 19-16 Pointers, 7:59 left to go here second quarter. Hurl with it. Go over to Slowick. Slowick with it, driving. Slowick puts up a circus shot inside of the rim. And here are the Pioneers with it. Banasek with it. Gets it over to Heckard left side. Heckard starts to drive. Heckard pulls up left of the lane. Knocks it in. Heckard, a little 5-footer left of the lane, makes it 19-18 Pointers, 7:32 left to go in the second quarter. Krieger with it. Over to Slowick. Just a breakneck pace here this afternoon. And Pfeiffer with it, and Pfeiffer travels with the basketball. Mueller, Waters, and Hacker, and Kling back in for Platteville. And it looks like Thompson and Galita back in there for the Pointers. All right, Banasek with it. It's in the hands of Waters. Just checked in as well. Mueller with it to Waters, left corner. Back down low to Mueller. Mueller kicks it out left of the circle to Heckard. Heckard driving right side. Kicks it on the perimeter to Banasek. Banasek loses dribble, falls loose on the floor. And we're going to get a jump ball. And alternating possession will keep it with the Pioneers. 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock here. Swing the inbound opposite sideline. Gets it into Banasek. Banasek with it. Dribbling left side. 5 left to go on the shot clock. Banasek left block. Double team. Puts it up. No good. And Krieger claims the rebound for the Pointers, who lead at 19-18. 6:52 left to go second quarter. Down low to Thompson on the right off the glass. Up and in. 7-4 Alexa Thompson. And it is 21-18 Pointers lead at 6:41 left to go here in the second quarter. Here's Heckert with it. Over to Banasek. Banasek with it. Banasek driving left side. Gets cut off. Kicks it out to Mueller. Mueller, a left wing, long 2. No good. Thompson now with the rebound for the Pointers, up 21-18. 25 left to go second quarter. Here's Nice with it. Nice. Driving left side. Nope. Rolls off the rim. Good look from Josie Nice. Just a little too strong on that one. Here come the Pioneers. Banasek with it right side. Over to Kling. Now to Mueller left of the circle. Thinking about it. Gets it over to Waters. 3 right side. Too hard. No good. Krieger down with the rebound. Weak side. 21-18. Pointers lead it. 6 minutes left to go second quarter. Here's Nice with it. Nice. Top of the key. Nice with it. Over to Galita. Galita left wing. Galita dribbling right with it. Galita into the hands of Thompson. We got 10 left to go on the shot clock. A long 2 from Thompson. Too hard, no good. Platteville controls the rebound. Here's Hackert with it left side. Hackert into the front court. Hands it off to Banasek. Banasek takes a 3, drives into the paint, puts up a 7-footer, and it's good for Banasek. He's got 4. 21-20. Pointers lead at 5:23 left to go in the second quarter. All right, here's Nice with it. Nice. Out high on the left. Nice with it, starting to dribble. Nice. Goes up. That one's too strong against Barb Kling defensively. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Here's a 3 left side. That's an air ball from Hackert, but they get the rebound. 3 right side this time from Banasek, no good. Mueller with the weak side rebound. Down low on the left against Pfeiffer. Kicks it out to Banasek. Banasek on the perimeter. Back to Mueller, left of the circle. 10 left to go on the shot clock. And here's Kling with it. Kling puts up a long 2. Nope. And Thompson now with the rebound for the Pointers, who still lead at 21-20. 4:42 left to go here in the second quarter. Here's Krieger with it. 2. Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer in the lane. 5-footer turnaround. Nope. Left it short. And we got a timeout. Platteville with a 30-second timeout. We're going to mix that with the media timeout as well. Tell you what we'll do. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Come back after this. It's UWSP 21. UW-Platteville 20. 4.5 left to go second quarter. You listen to UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
Hey, sport.
Lecture Court at Burr Gymnasium. Take a look at our Final Score Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard. Watch your favorite teams while you enjoy the daily food and drink special at the Final Score at Second and Maria, UW Point 21 and UW-Platteville 20. All right, a real breakneck pace here this afternoon so far. Both teams going up and down. Point shooting at 42.9% in this quarter, and Platteville at 33.3%. As here's the Pioneers with it. It's Richmond back in there, has the ball, hands it off to Waters. Waters with it, right side, right of the lane, off the glass, up and in. It's moved there by Blair Waters. That'll give her 4 and make it 22-21. Platteville leads at 4:12 left to go second quarter. Here's Thompson with it. Out high on the left, the bounce pass to Pfeiffer. In the high post, Pfeiffer with it, a couple dribbles. Over to Mortensen. Out in the hands of Nice on the perimeter left side. Nice with it, a bounce pass. Down low to Galita. Galita making her way, puts it up off the glass, up and in. Galita from 5 feet at 7 for Gabby, and it is a 23-22 UW Stevens Point lead, 3:45 left to go. Ball gets loose. Pointers almost take it, but they're going to get a foul instead. Coming up here, I believe, on Alexa Thompson. That will come up on Alexa. That's her first. That is the team's second here in the second quarter. Nelson inbound, opposite sideline. And she gets it into Laura Anger, the 6'1 senior center who just checked into the ball game. Over to Kling, right wing. Kling with it. Into the hands of down low to Anger, and a foul with 10 left to go on the shot clock as Reichman had it, got it low to Anger, and Anger's going to draw the foul and go to the line for a pair. Laura Anger is a senior out of DeKalb, Illinois. Played her high school ball at Aurora Central Catholic. Pfeiffer picks up the foul, her first, team third, as Anger makes the first free throw. And makes them both to give Platteville the 24-23 lead. 3:28 left to go here in the second quarter. As Nice will bring it up for the Pointers. Over to Thompson. Thompson with it, left side. Thompson kicks it over to Nice, left wing. Nice with it. Nice driving at the foul line. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nice driving baseline left, puts it up, draws the foul. Josie Nice is going to go to the free throw line for a pair here. Quing picks up the foul, her first. That's team third here in the second quarter. So 2 for Josie. First one, she rattles home. She shoots it at 37%, a bit of a struggle for her in the early going so far. Makes the first one, though, and ties the game at 24. Second one from Josie is up and good. 25-24, Pointers lead it, 3:08 left to go here, second quarter. Richmond with it. Over to Kling. Now into the hands of Waters. Back to Kling, left of the circle. Over to Richmond, right of the circle. Richmond with it, trying to feed it into Anger, and pass is stolen away by Galita. Up ahead to Nice as it's 25-24. Pointers lead it, 2:48 left to go, second quarter. Nice with it, spinning, 10 feet to the basket. Back to Pfeiffer on the perimeter, left side three. Too strong, go good. Mortensen with the rebound. Right side, Mortensen gets it to Nice. Nice left of the circle. Has to reset. All right, Nice. We got 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Nice. Going to take it herself. Pull up inside the foul line. Leaves it short. Pfeiffer with the rebound. Goes up. Gets fouled. She's going to be at the line shooting 2. Line change in there for the Pioneers. Let's see. We got Prevey, Heckert, Nelson, Mueller, and Banasek in there for Platteville. Earl will check back in for Stevens Point. Anger picked up the foul for Platteville. That's her first, team's fourth. All right, 2 for Pfeiffer. First one is up and good. That gets her 5. And makes it 26-24 Stevens Point. Second one is good. Pfeiffer's got 6, and it's 27-24. Stevens Point, 16 left to go second quarter. Nelson's going to take the right wing 3. Nope. Mortensen with the weak side rebound for the Pointers. They lead at 27-24. 2:08 left to go here in the second quarter. Hurl with it. Over to Galita left wing. Galita back to Hurl on the right. Hurl trying to get it to Pfeiffer down low. Does. Pfeiffer, turnaround right block, too strong, no good. Heckert with the rebound right side for the Pioneers as she brings it into the front court. Well, that could have been a foul on Nice. They let it go. Here's Prevey with it. Left corner to Nelson, trying to drive out of there. Gets cut off. It's swinging around on the perimeter. Here's Heckert with it right side. Down low to Mueller on the baseline right side. Mueller in the lane, 5-footer, hook shot up and in. 10 for Mueller, 27-26. Pointers lead it here with 1:22 left to go in the second quarter. Here's Hurl down low on the floor. Going to get Nelson. Rolls off the rim, no good. Pretty move by Earl down low. Ball didn't stay in the basket. Here's Nelson with it. As they get it to Mueller. Shot fake from 3. Drives down the middle of the lane. Euro step and an offensive foul on Mueller. Hobson in there for the Pointers. Auto Select, quality, dependable auto repair and service performed by qualified technicians you can trust. That is Auto Select. All right, 27-26, Pointers lead it. 1:02 left to go here in the second quarter. Here's Knight with it out high on the left. Knight, a bounce pass to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer in the lane, 10-footer, no, but she draws a foul. It'll be at the line, shooting 2. Creevy picks it up, her second. That is the team's 5th, and now Platteville is over the limit here in the second quarter. So every Platteville foul the rest of the way for 51 seconds. We'll put point at the line as Pfeiffer makes the first one, and that gives her 7. Second one, no good. Platteville had the rebound, but they can get right to the Pointers. Here's Hurl with it close up inside the foul line. Nope. And then we got a scramble for the ball, jump ball, and alternate possession. Will give it back to the Pointers here. Like Thompson inbound, baseline right underneath her own basket. Thompson looking for somebody better. Hurry. And the inbound pass is tipped and stolen away by the Pioneers. Hecker, a bounce pass on the right, laying it up and in is Banasek. She has 6. Ties the game at 28. 32 seconds left to go in the first half, as there's about a 5-second differential between game and shot clock. Pfeiffer down low on the left. That one rolls off the rim. And now Platteville can hold for the last shot and take the lead going into the half. There's Banasek with it. And they get it left corner. Dribbling out of there was Hecker. Over to Banasek, right of the circle. 10 left to go. Banasek with it. Banasek dribbling around, looking for something. 5 left to go. Mueller left of the circle will drive. Put up a floater in the lane. No. Thompson with a rebound. Ooh, we're going to get a foul with 4/10 of a second left to go in the first half here. Brindley Nelson. Look at the Pointers, a chance to take the lead here as we go into the half. That's Brindley's first, Nelson's first, and again, Platteville over the limit. So that'll send Alexa Thompson to the line for 2 here. First one is up and good. That gives her 8, makes it 29-28 Stevens Point here. Gets the roll on the second one, so it's a 2-point lead. Platteville will get it in. The horn will sound. And that's how the first half ends here today, with the Pointers up 30-28 here at the half. And an up and down affair so far. And but Pointers shooting the ball out, not too good there in the second quarter. I thought it was better than it was. We'll look at that a little bit later in the half as well. But it's 30-28. Point does get the lead on a late foul called against Platteville there with 4/10 of the second left. So Point takes the halftime lead here this afternoon as the Pointers look to get back to 1-1 in the conference, and Platteville looks to win their 4th in a row and go to 2-0 in the conference. All right, tell you what we'll do right now. We will take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll take a look and see what's going on around the WIAC, what's going on with other UWSP teams, and to the stats as well. We'll do that all in 2 minutes. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPTN.
Eat like a rock star at the Rock and Roll Cafe. They have something.
early exit court at Bird Gymnasium. Pointers lead the Pioneers at the half 30-28. All right, let's take a look at what's going on here with other Pointer teams. The women's hockey team, is over at KB Willett. They are up 3-1 in the third period. 12:43 left to go. They got goals from Allie Granowski in the first period and Madison Sebes as well. So they lead that one 3-1. Pointers are 4-3 coming into that contest. Northland College is 2-8. The men's hockey team last night was over in River Falls. They won 3-1. We'll recap the score in there. River Falls got it going 40 seconds into the game. Noah Roof got the goal. He was assisted by Smith, Dylan Kilroy, and Jack. For point, they got on the board with 10:08 left to go, and Andrew Cooley's goal tied the game at 1. Then the Pointers got a power play goal at 4:53 of the second period. Dawson Gararino got that one, and the Pointers put it on ice at the 8:18 mark of the third period. An Evan Junker goal made it 3-1. They will host as they go to 5-1-3 now, 3-0 in the conference. River Falls drops to 3-6 and 0-3. All right, other women's games going on today. Oh, that's great. Oshkosh is up on South 34-32. River Falls is up on Whitewater 32-20. All right, the other men's games going on. Eau Claire and La Crosse are on at 7 o'clock. You got Whitewater and River Falls. They'll tip it off at 5 o'clock in River Falls. Stoughton Oshkosh will tip it off from Oshkosh at 5 o'clock. And, of course, Stevens Point at Platteville. Unfortunately, no call for that. And Scott is currently, unfortunately, in quarantine. All right, on the ice tonight now around the WIAC on the men's side, you got Superior and Stevens Point at 7 o'clock. Eau Claire is at Stout. Eau Claire 6-3, Stout 8-2. And then River Falls heads up to Ashland to take on Northland, who is 0-10-1. The men's and women's swimming and diving team was down in Wheaton, Illinois today for that tournament as well. No updates from that. All right, tell you what we'll do right now is we'll take a timeout. We'll come back, take a look at the leading scores and stats of the first half. Do that all in a couple minutes, 2 minutes. Listening to UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
At home, Mescal, Steve.
This is coming to you from Shirley Agnew Court at Bird Gymnasium as we're at the half. It is UW-Stevens Point 30, UW-Platteville 28. Let's take a look at the leading scorers for the point. Alexa Thompson has 9 points and 5 rebounds, 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 3 from the line in 14 minutes of play. Pfeiffer has 7 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from behind the arc, 5 of 6 from the line in 15 minutes played. Galena also has 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc, a couple of rebounds in 15 minutes. Olivia Hurl with 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from behind the arc, and 1 rebound in 7 minutes. Nice has 2 points. She's 0 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from the foul line, 3 points in 16 minutes. Point is 9 of 26 from the field, good for 34.6%. 2 of 6 from behind the arc, good for 33.3%. And 10 of 11 from the foul line, good for 90.9%. They have 7 turnovers and 6 assists on 9 made shots. All right, for the Platteville Pioneers, Sarah Mueller, the Michelli product, has 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting from the field, 1 of 1 from behind the arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds in 14 minutes of play. Vanasek has 6 points and 2 rebounds. She is 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from behind the arc, and 15 minutes of play. Blair Waters has 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from behind the arc, 2 rebounds in 8 minutes of play. Eckert is 1 of 3 from the field with 2 points, 0 of 2 from behind the arc, a couple of rebounds in 15 minutes of play. Makowitz is 2 points. It's 7 minutes of playing time, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from behind the arc. Blyrell has 2 points. She's 2 of 2 from the foul line in 7 minutes of play. And Ganger also has 2 points. As those both came from the free throw line, she has 2 of 2 from there in 2 minutes of play. The Platteville Pioneers are 11 of 31 from the field. That's good for 35.5%. 1 of 9 from behind the arc, good for 11.1%. 5 of 6 from the free throw line, good for 83.3%. So both teams shooting their free throws. Well, I know that was in the early season a problem for the Pointers, and hopefully they've rectified that. And you got to make your free throws when they give you the opportunity. All right. Rebound-wise, Platteville's beating Point 20-19. Point at 6 assists to Platteville's 4. Not very many turnovers. 7 for the Pointers, 6 for the Pioneers. Points in the paint, Platteville with 18, the Pointers with a 14. And so, let's see, Platteville, they have 4 assists on 11 made shots here this afternoon. Their largest lead came at 2:58 in the first quarter. It was a 3-point lead at 11-8. And the Pointers' largest lead came at 8:22 of the second quarter. It was 19-14, a 5-point lead. There's been 9 leads and 5 ties in this one. The Pointers have led this game for 12 minutes and 17 seconds. That's good for 61.4%. And the Platteville Pioneers have led this one for 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Good for 23.9%. Next game coming up for the Pointers, they will head to Decorah, Iowa on Wednesday for a 5:30 tip against Luther College and old friend Amanda Bailey. Of course, she was Amanda Nahuda when she played here. National champion, Hall of Famer. That's who the Pointers have up next. For Platteville, they will hold Morris on Wednesday evening. So the Pointers get to go see an old friend in Amanda Bailey next Wednesday night. All right. We'll take one more timeout here at the half. Come back to the start of the second half. Do that all in 2 minutes to listen to UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
The UW-Stevens.
All right, I'm back out here at the Berg Gymnasium. Surely I can court as we get ready to start third quarter, 30-28. Pointers lead it here. A little college football news as another favorite team in a conference championship game goes down as Kansas State knocked out TCU this afternoon in the Big 12 championship, 31-28. Of course, Utah worked over USC last night, 47-24. Platteville's going to have the ball to start the second half. They're going to go with Nelson, Heckert, Banasek, Makowitz, and Mueller. 4 points. They're going to go with Krieger, Pfeiffer, Galina, Nice, and Thompson. Platteville go to left and right here in the second half, and we are underway. All right, Makowitz with it. No, over to Nelson. Straight up, and gets it right side to Banasek. Banasek with it. To Heckert, right of the circle, over to Nelson. Nelson with it. Back to Banasek. Banasek, we got 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nelson, left corner, over to Makowitz. Makowitz driving left side, kicks it left corner 3 for Nelson. That's going to be an air ball, and the Pointers up with the rebound. Nice with it as they lead at 30-28, 9:27 left to go here, third quarter. All right, here's Krieger with it, left side. Krieger over to Thompson, right side. Back to Nice, right wing. Nice with it. Dribbling left, gets it over to Galina. Galina gets it over to Thompson, left wing. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Galina behind the back dribble, left side driving. Off the glass, too strong. Ball pops out. And it will stay with UW-Platteville. The Rock and Roll Cafe open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. for breakfast and lunch. American and Mexican food dished up in a retro chic setting. That's the Rock and Roll Cafe. All right, so the Pointers retain the possession here. Here's Nice with it, right of the circle. To Thompson, left of the circle, down low to Pfeiffer. Ooh, nice little scoop shot underneath, up and in. And Pfeiffer with 9 now. And it's 32-28. Pointers lead at 8:48 left to go here, third quarter. Mueller with it, over to Heckert. Heckert with it, left side. Heckert back to Mueller. Mueller left wing. Mueller trying to fool Pfeiffer. She doesn't. And we get the Pointers steal the ball away. Here's Krieger with it. Krieger with it. 2-on-2 the other way. Krieger right side. Runs into a Pioneer. No foul. And here's Heckert with it. Heckert will slow it up in the front court. Heckert gets it over to Makowitz. Makowitz with it. Left of the circle. Makowitz. And dribbles. Loses it. Ball loose. But she does muscle it out to Banasek. 10 left to go on the shot clock. A 3 from Mueller, left corner. She knocks down that trifecta. She's got 13, and it's 32-31. UW-Stevens point. 8 minutes left to go here, third quarter. All right, here's Krieger with it. Krieger trying to drive, cut off there. Over to Galina. Galina on the perimeter, left of the circle. Down to Thompson. Thompson gets it over to Pfeiffer, right wing. Pfeiffer with it. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Pfeiffer with it, looking for someone. Over to Galina, right at the circle. Galina with 5, starts to drive. They better shoot. Here's Thompson. She's going to throw up a 3. Off the rim, no good. Not a great shot. But the Pointers had to throw something up there. Here come the Pioneers the other way. Nelson with it left side. Into Mueller, poked away, picked up by Pfeiffer into the hands of Nice. Nice. Up ahead to Krieger, left side. Krieger will drive, try to dish to Galina. Poked out of bounds there as Makowitz got her hand on it. Anger will check back in for Platteville, and Mortensen in for the Pointers. 32-31. Stevens Point leads it. 7:18 left to go here, third quarter. Also, Addison Biro will check back in for the Pioneers. All right, Mortensen inbound in the opposite sideline, gets it into Nice. Nice with it. Down to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer muscles it up, hits the front side of the rim, and the Pioneers up with it. Here's Banasek with it, and then we're going to get a foul coming up by Josie Nice out near midcourt. A little cheapy there by Nice. That'll be her first, team's first here in the third quarter. And that will bring Kelly McIntyre back into the ballgame for Stevens Point as Jamie Pfeiffer will have a seat. All right, Makowitz will inbound for Platteville. Gets it into Banasek. Banasek with it. And Banasek with the basketball. Over to Heckert. Heckert, right side. They feed it down low, putting up the shot from in close to Makowitz. right in the lane, no good. Nice down with the rebound for the Pointers, who lead 32-31, 6:40 left to go third quarter. Down low to McIntyre on the left. McIntyre trying to work her way, can't, kicks it back to Mortensen on the perimeter. Mortensen tries driving baseline left, cut off there. Now into the hands of Nice, right wing. Down low to Galita. Galita with 10 on the shot clock, puts it up in the lane, not jumping in. Galita's got 9. It's 34-31. Stevens Flint leads it. 6:17 left to go third quarter. Here's Viral with it. Viral over to Makowitz, 3 left wing. Off the mark, no. Ball poked around, battled for it as a Pointer and Pioneer collide. It goes out of bounds. Good hustle effort down there. And it will go back to the Pointers here. All right, Nice will bring it up for the Pointers here, who lead at 34-31, 6:03 left to go here, third quarter. Nice with it. Over to Galita. Out of Mortensen. Mortensen. Over to Thompson, right of the circle. Thompson. Down low to Galita on the right. She gets doubled, has it poked away. Muscles it back up there, though. No good. Anger with the rebound, and they're going to get a foul on Kelly McIntyre, who is in disbelief. They called her for the foul. That's going to be 3 on McIntyre. And that'll be the team's second here in the third quarter. All right, Pfeiffer's going to have to check back in for Kelly McIntyre. All right, Banasek will bring it up for Platteville. Into the hands of Makowitz, left side. Makowitz with it. Stops the foul line. Back to Byro on the perimeter. Byro starting to drive right side. Kicks it out to Banasek. Back to Makowitz. Makowitz driving left side. And an offensive foul. And she ran over. That is Gabby Galita. Galita takes the charge. That's going to get Brindley Nelson off the bench for the Pioneers. All right, Banasek picks up the foul. That's her first. Team's first here in the second half. Silverwood has her for 3, but we got her for none here. We got her for her first foul. Here's a 3 left of the circle by Thompson, who knocks down the trifecta. That gives her 12 and makes it 37-31 Pointers. 5:05 left to go third quarter. A big 3 by the Thompson. Here's a 3 by Byro to match it. Straight on, no good, and the Pointers up with the rebound. Up ahead to Galita. Galita with it. Thought about pulling up right elbow. Tries to feed it down to Pfeiffer. A little too far for her, out of bounds. And last touch by the Pioneers. It'll go back to Stevens Point. We're going to get our media timeout here in the third quarter. We'll take one with it as well. Back in 30 seconds. UWSP 37. UW-Platteville 31. 4:50 left to go third quarter. As you're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
Hey, sports fans.
Our final score, Sports Bar and Grill Scoreboard. Plan your for after game get together. The final score is Second Maria. It's 37-31 UWSP over UW-Platteville here, as we have 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. All right, point shooting 42.9% from the field here in this quarter. The Platteville at 20%. Pointers with the basketball. As Pfeiffer with it, left of the circle, left corner to Mortensen, down low to Thompson. On the left side, up and under move, left block, up and in for a left to Thompson. She has 14, and it's 39-31 Pointers lead at 4:33 left to go in the third quarter. All right, here's Byro with it. Byro into the hands of Banasek. Over to Nelson. Nelson left side. Nelson driving baseline left. Nelson. As we have 10 left to go on the shot clock. Mueller tries to feed it down low. Too hot to handle. Ooh, good save by Nice. Excuse me. Here come the Pointers with it. Mortensen with it. Could have let it go. She decided to save it. Nice with it. 39-31. Pointers lead it. 4:06 left to go third quarter. Pfeiffer down low on the left goes up. Draws a foul. And Jamie Pfeiffer's going to be at the line shooting a pair here. Foul comes up on Banasek. That's going to be her second. Madeline Richmond in there for Platteville along with Blair Waters. So back to the line goes Jamie Pfeiffer here for two. First one is up and good. And she makes them both, so now it's a 41-31 Stevens Point lead, cleaning things up. Banasek does have one foul, and Makowitz has three for the Platteville Pioneers, so I was off. Eckert with it for the Pioneers. Into the hands of Mueller right in the circle. Mueller with it. Mueller over to Waters, left side. Waters. Here's a three by Byrell, right side. Ooh, in and out, no good. And the Pointers up with the rebound. Here's Thompson with it. Too nice. It's 41-31. Stevens Point leads it. 3:37 left to go third quarter. Nice with it. Over to Thompson, left wing. Thompson with it, dribbling. Thompson over to Mortensen. There's a three by Thompson, left side. She knocks down the trifecta. She has 17, and it's 44-31. Pointers lead it. Byrell the other way. Driving baseline right, throws it off Mortensen out of bounds. It will stay with Platteville as Freebie will check back in for Platteville here. Alexa Thompson, 2 of 3 from behind the arc today, 17 points for her. Pointers that is, as a team shooting 4 of 9 from behind the arc. Inbound pass, tip, stolen away by the Pointers and Alexa Thompson. Here's Thompson with it as they lead 44-31. 3:09 left to go second quarter. Thompson with it. Over to Nice, left of the circle. Nice. Gets it over to Mortensen. Mortensen right side. Mortensen to Thompson between the rings. Thompson over to Nice, left wing. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nice drive. Lays it up. Leaves it short. As Richmond up with a rebound for Platteville. Here's Richmond with it. Drive. Thompson kicks it to Mueller at the foul line. Mueller puts it up. Gets a soft touch off the roll. In the lane. She has 15, and it's 44-33. UW Stevens Point, 2:33 left to go third quarter. Here's Thompson with it left of the circle. Over to Mortensen, now to Nice right side. Here's Nice with it, Nice. And an offensive foul coming up on the Pointers. Hilltop Pub and Grill for lunch or dinner. The Hilltop is there for you for dining, carry out, or delivery. Open daily at 11 a.m. That's the Hilltop Pub and Grill. Barb Kling back in there for Platteville here. All right, here's Richmond with it. Richmond. As the Pioneers groove it on, here's Prevey with it. Over to Mueller. Out of Richmond, she'll take a three right side. Too strong, no good. Mortensen with a weak side rebound. 44-33 Pointers lead it. Up ahead to Nice. A bounce pass through the hands of Galita goes out of bounds and will stay with Stevens Point here as the Pointers have the lead. 44-33, a minute 59 left to go here third quarter. All right, Hurl the inbound, gets it into Galita. Out of Pfeiffer over on the left to Nice. Nice to Hurl. Hurl down low to Pfeiffer on a bounce pass. Pfeiffer turn around, hook shot of the baseline, no. Out of bounds, and Galita can't save it before it goes out of bounds. All right, here comes Richmond with it. Richmond over to Kling. Back to, here's Kling with it now. Excuse me, now to Mueller. Mueller right side. Mueller, mid-range jumper, right of the lane, nope. Waters, though, saves the rebound. They kick it out for a three, and Freebie knocks down the trifecta left side. It was a hustle play as they knocked it out of the Pointers' hands back to Freebie, and it's 44-36. Pointers lead at a minute 16 left to go. Mortensen drives baseline left, draws a foul. Richmond picks up the foul. That's her first, team's third here in the quarter. Thompson inbound baseline left. Underneath her own basket, Thompson. It's to Pfeiffer. Over to Nice out high on the right, or Nice out high on the right. Left corner three by Morrison. That's an air ball. And the Pointers can't corral the rebound. Freebie does for the Pioneers. Freebie gets into the hands of Richmond. Richmond with it, right side. Richmond driving. Baseline right. Soft little touch up and in for Richmond. Her first points of the afternoon. And it's 44-38. Pioneers lead it. 46 seconds left to go. Here's Nice with it. Nice spinning in the lane and loses the basketball. Freebie up with it. You can feel momentum starting to shift here. Richmond with it, right side. Richmond working against Nice. Ball goes out of bounds. And last touch by, I believe, the Pointer, so it'll stay with Platteville here. Platteville inbound. They get it into Mueller on the perimeter left side. Mueller with it. There's about a 10-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Mueller with it. High post. Gets the Preview right side three. Too strong, no good. And the Pointers get the rebound. We're going to get a foul coming up on Platteville here. Mueller picks it up. That's her second, team's fourth in the quarter here. All right, Pointers can hold for the last shot here, up 44-38, 15.4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Here's Nice with it. Nice will bring it up. Nice into the front court. We get 9 seconds left. Nice with it left side. Nice with 5. Nice has it poked away with 3. Nice with 2. Nice with 1. A runner in the lane. No good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter with a score UW-Stevens Point 44 and UW-Platteville 38. And we will take a 30-second timeout, come back with the start of the fourth quarter in 30. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here at WPCN.
The Spash girls basketball team will entertain Wasp.
Out here, Shirley Egger Court at Berg Gymnasium. Take a look at our Final Score Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard. Enjoy a sandwich and your favorite libation at the Final Score, where Long Island Saturdays turn into Bloody Sundays. It's UW-Stevens Point 44, UW-Platteville 38. As they're about to go to half the Fiserv Forum, and Wisconsin leads Marquette in the I-94 battle 41-30. Of course, Marquette coming off a 26-point pacing of Baylor the other night. Badgers coming off a loss to Wake Forest. All right, Pointers get it in. They have a little confusion there. They do get it in. Krieger with it, right side for the Pointers. Over to Nice on the left wing. Nice with it. Over to Thompson, right wing three. Ooh, no good. It looked good, but it's a little too strong on that one. Here's Heckard with the basketball for Platteville. Heckard into the front court. The Banasek. And they get a left corner to Waters. The Banasek over to Heckard. Right side, Preview with it. Sapiro into the hands of Waters. Waters back to Preview. Preview back to Waters. We got 10 left to go on the shot clock. Here's Biro with it right of the circle. 5 left to go on the shot clock. Working her way into the paint against Pfeiffer. Up and under scoop shot, no good. But good defense by the Pointers. And Pfeiffer with the rebound into the hands of Nice. 44-38. UWSP split lead at 9:04 left to go here, fourth quarter. Get it down low to Galita on the left, off the glass, up and in. So that is 11 for Galita. And Platteville with a basketball here. Here's Byro with it. As they swing it around. Banasek with it. Banasek into the hands of Blair Waters. 10 left to go in the shot clock. A 3 left of the circle. No good from the Pioneers. And the Pointers up with it. 46-38. 8:30 left to go, fourth quarter. Krieger in the lane. Goes into a triple team. Draws a foul. Foul comes up on Byro, her second. Team's first. All right, so Courtney Krieger at the line, scoreless today. And front rim's the first one. All right, so Prevey and Waters out, Nelson and Mueller in there for UW-Platteville here. All right, one more for Courtney, who's shooting at 76% for the year on the line. And she goes 1 of 2. So that gives the Pointers a 47-38 lead, 8:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Nelson with it. Nelson left side to Byro. Over to Banasek. Banasek to Hecker driving right side. We got a foul coming up on the Pointers. Comes up on Courtney Krieger, her first, team's first here in the fourth quarter. A little forearm shiver. Nelson inbound baseline right, gets it into Byro, back to Nelson. Here's Nelson with it. Nelson and Mueller. Mueller thought about the 3, gets it over to Byro right side. Byro on the baseline right side. Here's a straight on 3 by Mueller. Too strong, no good, but Platteville can't save the rebound as Hecker threw it right into the hands of Galita. Here come the Pointers up 47-38, 7:53 left to go, fourth quarter. Here's Thompson with it left side. Thompson. It's it over to Nice on the left. Nice with it. Nice. As we have 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nice with it. Over to Thompson. To Pfeiffer. A bounce pass to Krieger. Baseline right. Driving. Goes up. Shot blocked. Goes back up. No. Galita with the rebound. Puts it up and in on the left side. Nice job there by Galita to be in the right place at the right time. She's got 13. It's 49-38. Pointers lead it. 7:20. Let's go. Mueller the other way gets triple team. Kicks it out. As Brindley Nelson gets fouled as she went up with it from behind there. Alexa Thompson picks up a foul, her second. That is the team's second here in the quarter. So that's going to send Brindley Nelson, who is scoreless today, to the line for a pair. Nelson barely grazes rim on the first one. Misses the second one. Thompson with the rebound for the Pointers, up 49-38. 7:13 left to go here, fourth quarter. Oh boy, and her pass almost intercepted there by Makowitz. Oh, and then they're going to say it went off Krieger last, and now the officials are going to huddle here. And they're going to give it back to the Pointers here. Krieger an inbound near sideline here in front of her own bench. Gets it into Nice. Nice with it. As Platteville starting to turn up the defensive pressure, we're going to get a timeout, Stevens Point. Take one with him as well. Back in 30 seconds is the UWSP women's basketball here at WPCN.
Hey sports fans, Scott Glinski of Skyward here. From the court to the field, the ice rink to the putting green, on the track and in the classroom, Skyward supports all local and state athletes. Since 1980, our advanced technology solution has been helping school districts improve outcomes, reduce cost, and achieve success for students. Visit us online at skyward.com to learn more and see how Skyward empowers school districts across Wisconsin.
Take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill Scoreboard. Watch your favorite teams while you enjoy the daily food and drink special at the final score. It's second in Marina. It is UWSP 49, UW-Platteville 38. It's a final over at the Willett as the UWSP women's hockey team defeated Northland College by a final of 5-1. Oshkosh leads South 55-54 with 8:52 left to go in the fourth quarter, and Whitewater leads River Falls 51-45, 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Pointers with a basketball here. As here's Nice with it with 10 left to go on the shot clock. Nice dribbling right, Nice with it. Over to Krieger. Krieger down low to Galita. 5 left to go on the shot clock. Galita puts it up. No good. Battling for the rebound. Nope, and they're going to get a foul on Galita as she knocked down Mueller. I guess. Lear Jewelers providing custom design jewelry and free custom design consultations as well as jewelry repair, where dreams are made. Good luck from Lear Jewelers. All right, Heckard with it. Gets it into the hands of Banasek. They feed it down low. And Mueller, that was Bakowitz who put too much on that. No good. Here comes Nice with it for the Pointers, up 49-38. 6:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Nice with it. Over to Pfeiffer. Oh, no. Rebound pass intercepted by Nelson. Here comes Nelson the other way. One-on-one. Nelson right side. Lays it up and in. All right, 49-40. UWSP leads it here. 6:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Nice with it. Gets it over to Krieger. Krieger back to Nice. Now to Galita. Over to Thompson, right wing. Thompson with it. Back to Nice. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Here's a left corner, 2. No good from Krieger. She was wide open, and the Pioneers up with it. Here goes Banasek with it. Up to Nelson. Nelson left of the lane. Off the glass. Up and in. 49-42. Pointers lead at 5.5 left to go fourth quarter. Pointers need a bucket here to stop the momentum. It looks like Platteville kind of going to a trap here. Nice with it over to Thompson. Thompson back to Nice. Here's Nice with it. Nice goes through the trap over to Krieger. 10 left to go to the shot clock. Krieger drives to Galita down low and left. No. Puts it up again. No. Mueller with the rebound. Galita had 2 chances. Neither of them went. Banasek with it over to Nelson. Nelson over to Mueller. Now to Hecker. Hecker with it. Offensive foul against the Pioneers. Okay, we're going to get our media timeout. We'll take one with them as well. Back in 30 seconds from the UWSP women's basketball here on WPC Edwards.
An engagement ring is the defining.
Their court, or gymnasium, the campus of UW Stevens Point. Take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill Scoreboard. Playing before after game. Get together the final score. Second in Maria. UWSP leads UW-Platteville 49-42. 4:53 left to go. Oshkosh up at South 58-54. 7:26 left to go there as they start the fourth quarter in Whitewater. They lead River Falls 51-45. The women's hockey team already won 5-1 over Northland College. All right, as Platteville will ratchet up the defense here. Krieger will bring it up here for the Pointers. Into the front court. Krieger against Banasek. Hands it off to Nice. Now over to Thompson. Thompson with it. Down low to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer on the right block. It's knocked away from her. Goes right to Thompson. Thompson. About a 15-footer. No. And Banasek down with the rebound for Platteville. Here's Banasek with it. Over to Nelson. Nelson with it, driving baseline left, hanging, getting it to go. Nelson has 6 points all in this quarter. And it's 49-44. Pointers lead it. 4:15 left to go. But Pointers need a bucket in the worst way here. Scoreless in the last 2:57. Nice with it. Over to Krieger on the right side. Back to Knight. In the left corner, 3 by Pfeiffer. In and out, no. Platteville with the rebound. Here comes Banasek with it as the drought continues for the Pointers. Into the hands of Kling. Now to Mueller. Mueller with it. Mueller has it poked away, but it goes right to Kling. Here's Kling with it. Back to Mueller on a little give and go. Oh, poked away nicely there by Pfeiffer. And we're going to get a timeout, Stevens Point. So the Pointers will keep the possession. All right, full timeout. Tell you what we'll do is it's 49-44. Stevens Point leads at 3:40 left to go. We'll take a 30-second break. Come back after this. You'll see UWSP women's basketball here at WPCN.
At home, Miss Kelsey.
Look at our final score, sports bar and grill scoreboard. Enjoy a sandwich. And your favorite libation of the final score where Long Island Saturdays turn into Bloody Sundays. UWC's Point leads UW-Platteville 49-44. 3:40 left to go in this one. As the Pointers had a double-digit lead again, but they've seen it evaporate here to 5 points. Hopefully it's not reminiscent of Wednesday night against Stout, but there's still a long way to go in this one. And the Pointers, again, scoreless in their last 3 minutes and 46 seconds now. All right, Nice will bring it up here. Pressure as Kling guards her. Nice gets it over the timeline. Nice with it over to Thompson. Thompson with it. Thompson left of the circle, puts up the 3, and knocks down the trifecta. Boy, that's a huge one right there. That gives her 20, and it's 52-44. Stevens Point leads it. 3:15 left to go in this one. Here's Makovich with it as the Bird Gymnasium. The crowd gets into a frenzy here. Kling with it. Into the hands of Makovich. Over to Mueller. Mueller. It's it to Banasek. Banasek with it, and driving baseline right, draws a foul against Josie Nice. That's going to be the second on Nice, fourth on the team, so that was the last foul for the Pointers to give. As Hecker's going to check back in there for the Pioneers. Makovich will inbound, baseline right underneath their own basket. Gets it into Nelson. Here's Mueller, fakes the 3, top of the key, starts to drive. Picks up her dribble into the hands of Heckert. Over to Nelson, left wing. Nelson trying to drive baseline left as there's 7 on the shot clock. 3 by Mueller, left side short. Ball loose down there. Pointers pick it up. Mortensen with it. Boy, a huge defensive stand there for the Pointers, who lead at 52-44. 2:34 left to go in this one. As Thompson with it. Thompson driving left side. Contact, puts it up and in. Little floater on the baseline. Gives her 22. And that makes it 54-44 Stevens Point. And now head coach Sheila McDiff for the Platteville Pioneers has seen it up. She's going to take a timeout, but we will keep it here. As the Pointers got into a drought there for about 3 minutes there. They're on a 5-0 run here. The last 1:57. As they were at a 3-minute 47-second drought there, but they now have a 54-44 lead with 2:24 left to go in this one. Who is tied up between Stout and Oshkosh at 58. 4:41 left to go there. I believe they are at UW Stout this afternoon in Menominee. They indeed are. And Whitewater and River Falls in a tight one as well. 51-47, 8:39 left to go. Men's games tonight, Whitewater and River Falls are tipping off in about a half hour. So is South and Oshkosh. Then you got Stevens Point at Platteville at 7 o'clock, and Eau Claire and La Crosse as well at 7 o'clock. Pointer hockey team, men's hockey team at home against Superior, looking to go to 4-0 in the conference here. Oh boy, bad news for the Badgers as the second half just started, and Chucky Hepburn had to leave the floor. He's back in the locker room. All right, Banasek with it. Banasek puts it over to Makovich. Makovich with it into the hands of Nelson. Nelson hits it over to Banasek right side. Bounce pass to Mueller. Mueller with it. Right block. Up and under move. Puts it up in the left hand. Gets the roll. She has 17 this afternoon. It's 54-46. UW Stevens Point leads at a minute 55. Left to go fourth quarter. Nice with it. Getting hassled here in the front court. Good defense by Heckert. Nice. Though evades the pressure. And now resets. Over to Mortensen. Mortensen left side. Mortensen dribbling right. Over to Thompson. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Thompson with it. Thompson gets this to Pfeiffer with 5. Puts the shot up. It's blocked by Mueller. And here come the Pioneers with it. Here's Banasek with it. Banasek, right side. As they swing it around, Nelson 3, left wing, knocks down the trifecta. She rattles that one home. Gives her 9. It's 54-49. UW Stevens Point, a minute 13 left to go. We got a foul coming up on Heckert in the backcourt. That's her second. That is the team's third, I believe, here in the fourth quarter. So Platteville's got one more to give here. That resets the shot clock as they get it into Thompson, back to Mortensen. Here's Thompson with it. Thompson still have pounding the dribble. Now gets it over to that's Galita. Galita with it. Back to Mortensen. Mortensen with 10 on the shot clock. Out by the perimeter. Over to Pfeiffer, left of the circle. Pfeiffer starting to drive. Pfeiffer loses the basketball. Here's Brindley Nelson with it. Up ahead to Heckert, who will lay it up and in. She's got 4, and it's down to a 54-51. Stevens Point lead. 40 seconds left to go. Galita with it. Pointers looking a little frazzled here. Let's see if they can pull it together. Here's Nice with it. Nice. Down low to Mortensen on the right, up and in. Oh, that's huge. Her first points of the game. No bigger than that. 56-51, 26 seconds left to go. Heckert with it on the baseline right side. Out to Nelson. Down low, off the glass. Rolls off the rim for Makovich. She gets it back right side, misses everything. Galita with the rebound, gets fouled underneath by Banasek. That's going to be her second, the team's fourth. Kling checks back in there. It's going to be full court pressure here by Platteville. Here's as Krieger will check back in as well for Mortensen. Thompson trying to inbound, gets it into Galita. Platteville's going to have to steal or get the foul here, and they get the foul. I almost had a steal. Foul comes up on Banasek. That'll be her third, and that's going to send the Pointers to the line. Gabby Galita will go there, 64% on the year. First one from Gabby, too hard, no good. She will get one more here. And she makes 1 out of 2 here. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. We got the Monks Bar and Grill post-game show coming up after this. Take a look at the final stats. Have an interview with head coach Matt Hockett as he looks to get conference win number 1 here. They're at 57-51, 11 seconds left to go. Platteville now officially out of timeouts here. Again, both teams in action. They'll jump back into the non-conference schedule for the rest of the year. Pointers at Luther on Wednesday. That'll be a 5:30 tip. Early tip time on a school night, and Platteville is going to host Loris. Brindley Nelson inbound, far sideline. Gets it into Banasek. Banasek with it. But Platteville wasted a lot of time here. And Brindley Nelson with it, puts it up on the baseline. Right side gets it to go. With only 3 seconds left, though. Pointers get it in, and Courtney Krieger gets fouled with 1.9 seconds left. That's going to pretty much do it here. Unless the unthinkable happens, Krieger misses both, and the Pointers foul, and Platteville makes a miracle shot. Krieger at the line, shooting 2, 1 of 2 this afternoon. And she makes the first one, and that's going to do it. No chance Platteville can get a miracle now, as it's 58-53. She makes them both, so that gets her 3 points this afternoon, and Platteville, well, it said Platteville was out of timeout, so I guess points at the timeout. So Platteville must have a timeout left here, obviously. Pointer men's team tonight, they're on the road in Platteville. They're looking to bounce back as well. Not an easy task. They had a rough go of it in Stout on Wednesday. Always a tough task, and especially when you got to go to Platteville and play down there. But that's what they'll try to do. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off down at Bo Ryan Court. All right, so 1.9 seconds left. 59-53, Pointers lead it. Platteville will inbound here in the front court. As Nelson to get it in. Nelson gets it into Banasek. She throws up a prayer at the horn. Off the rim, no good, and the Pointers win it here this afternoon. 59-53. They didn't make it easy, but they got the win nonetheless. And that's a nice bounce-back win after a tough loss on Wednesday night against the Stout Blue Devils. So they did not let that one slip away like they did Wednesday night. Good win. Coach Hockey gets his first conference win here, and they go to 6-2 overall.